Meanwhile, a Canadian citizen made a viral video criticizing the poor condition of Bengaluru's pedestrian walkways, especially highlighting how difficult it is to walk even 1.5 kilometers on the majestic footpath. Now, the video, which quickly spread across social media and even gained national attention, put the civic body in the BBMP in a spotlight.
You can't. So this is the first, you can see the red spot here, the first problematic spot that I identified on this little adventure that I took. Here's the second problematic spot we're at right now with these red buses on the right side, and pedestrians are walking on the left side of the road because they don't realize there's actually a footpath that they could use. So you can see a lot of people are using this path on the side of the road, which isn't very safe. But if you cross over to the other side, there is actually a footpath that has been built by the city. However, there is a problem with this red stretch of footpath here, which is that it is not maintained. You can see there are tons of weeds, also a lot of trash, and unfortunately a lot of pavement pudding as well. People have been using this place as a bathroom because, of course, it has completely been abandoned by the city. Nobody is maintaining this, nobody is cleaning it up, and so naturally people go ahead and they start using the space to defecate, which makes it even less attractive for pedestrians to use. Also, at the end of this footpath, unfortunately, there is the concrete, the cement just kind of ends, and there's a pool at the end. I'll show that to you in just a couple of seconds. But before I do that, I just want to explain my motivations here, because I think a lot of people probably assume that I'm a foreigner who just wants to make videos about India and criticize things and get views, and that's sort of the end of the story. The truth is that I've been living in this country for 8 years now, and I care deeply about India. I care deeply about Bengaluru as a city as well. My son was born in Bengaluru. My wife is Indian, and I consider India to be my home. And so these videos are more so just a representation of my desire to see India, and specifically Bengaluru, but India in general as well, improve, get better. I want to point these issues out because I think a lot of people just don't even realize that spots like this exist, right? They go about their day-to-day life. They kind of accept that things are this way. This is just kind of the way it is, and they move on, right? They kind of adjust. They take the bus instead of walking on the footpath. They take their own vehicle. They take a cab, right? But what if we could actually walk in our cities here in India? Well, this is the first step, jump over the barbed wire.
Well, in response, Brihat Bengaluru Mahanagarapalikha Commissioner Rajendran Cholan staged an unusual campaign. Joining hands with private volunteers, he personally participated in the cleaning the very stretch of the footpath shown in the viral video. After the cleanup, they sat on the pavement and ate snacks, where as a symbolic gesture intended to prove the improvement of the walkway and counter the criticism. The Canadian national who shot the video was also brought back to the site, where BBMP officials showcased the changes. The man expressed appreciation for the effort, while officials ensured a follow-up video was recorded to highlight the transformation. A lot of people are using this path on the side of the road, which isn't very safe. But if you cross over to the other side, there is actually a footpath that has been built by the city. However, there is a problem with this red stretch of footpath here, which is that it is not maintained. You can see there are tons of weeds, also a lot of trash, and unfortunately a lot of pavement pudding.
Caleb, hi. This was the footpath which was full of urine, which you could not walk on. And what do you see out here? What's going on?
This is incredible. It's amazing to see everybody sitting and eating in the same place where there was trash, there was urine, there was barbed wire. You couldn't even walk on this place.
And who are these people?
These are all volunteers coming out to clean things up, make the city better, and yeah.
But they look like volunteers. But within the volunteers, we have some interesting people.
Also,
so, sir, are you a volunteer or an officer?
I'm a volunteer. So, I have a real responsibility.
Yeah.
I always advocate the combination of all.
Yeah. So he's the commissioner of the corporation under this. Yeah. So
thank you so much.
Thank you so much for acting quickly.
It is my duty to do that one.
And you know what? In India, if a floor is clean enough to eat on, it is clean. That is the ultimate test of cleanliness. And so everyone is sitting here and having idli, vada, sambar with their hands after working out here. Hi guys. Caleb cannot believe that you're sitting on his filthy footpath and eating.
It's not, I promise it's not mine.
One minute, wait a minute.
Yeah, let's eat.
All right, let's eat. Okay. And a message to everybody. Why do you do these videos, and what do you?
Well, however, the move has not escaped criticism. Many citizens are questioning whether Bengaluru's authorities respond seriously only when foreigners highlight civic issues. For some, the commissioner's footpath snack drama seems more like an attempt to save the face of the national level rather than a genuine long-term solution. The episode has also triggered widespread discussion about the state of Bengaluru's footpaths and the way civic bodies address public criticism.
We have some interesting people. So, sir,